Good afternoon, this is Shaman Oracle reading for the sign of Leo, and I'm continuing to explain some cards of the Divine Feminine deck. And for Leo came out a card, Brigid, the goddess of the eternal flame. Brigid, also called Brig, is a goddess of the pre-Christian Ireland. She appears in Irish mythology as a member of the daughter of Dagda and wife of Press, with whom she had a son. Brigid is associated with wisdom, poetry, healing, protection, blacksmithing, and domesticated animals. She is also thought to have some relation to the British Celtic goddess Brigantia. The name for soldiers and brigades comes from Brigid, because she had soldiers and they were called brigands. Brigid is a so-called triple goddess, allowing her to have multiple husbands, parents, and children without causing contradictions in the Celtic mythology. Think about the images of the flaming-haired woman tending a well, pounding an anvil, or acting as midwife, and that is Brigid. You might ask, is this an image of a god? For many people, the answer is yes. This is goddess. It's the description of the Irish goddess Brigid for thousands of years. Various incarnations of this goddess have inspired, supported, and drawn curiosity from different parts of the world. Few places in this world hold as much curiosity as Ireland, and few spiritual characters hold such fascination as the Irish goddess Brigid. This patroness of water and fire, warfare and healing, childbirth and springtime, and even smith working, how can a goddess who has been honored for millennia connect with you in this century? There is a deep longing in our current world to connect to the divine. As one spiritual teacher said, how can you crave sushi if you have never tasted it? If you are craving the path of the divine has already spoken to you. If Brigid piques your curiosity, she is already calling for you. The journey to the divine is a destination in itself, and the journey to Brigid is complex. Brigid represents the essence of an inner dawn and the healing that comes from knowing that the best is yet to come. She is celebrated in a Celtic festival called Imbolc that takes place halfway between the winter and the spring solstices. There is a shrine near Kildare in Ireland that is sacred to the Druids because it was believed to have been a place where Brigid's priestesses tended to her eternal flame. This is where they learned the ancient healing practices associated with Brigid. And this is where in 480 CE, Saint Brigid built a monastery in honor of the goddess and created a communal center consecrated for women's religious life and learning. She is said to have created the whistle for calling out from a person to another while walking through the night to remind them that they don't walk alone. When the card comes up, you are leaving the darkness behind. What might have felt as days, months, or even years, now this is over. That kind of darkness, and light comes through to you. Each step you take is no longer as hard to make as before. There happens a shift, a first flame, a first ray of light, because Brigid has come to let you know that no darkness can last forever. Brigid's eternal flame represents the truth that the light never leaves us and the flame can never be extinguished. We ourselves are the blocker of that light. Whenever we encounter hard times, Brigid comes to let us know that the flame within us is just blocked by pain or confusion. Brigid is the sweetness that comes to let us know that we have never been alone on that journey. And Brigid brings the new dawn, telling us we made it through the dark times. So meditate and say, I am the eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. And instead of a flower, give Brigid candles or anything with fire. Brigid's colors are white and silver for purity and green for the fresh burst of life. But blackberries are also sacred to Brigid. The leaves and the berries are used to attract prosperity and healing. So you can give Brigid blackberries instead of flowers. This goddess plant belongs to the planetary sphere of Venus. That was the reading for you, Leo. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And maybe you come back next time when I have another reading for the sign of Leo. Have a wonderful Sunday and goodbye.